Hello guys, welcome back to the Civil Engineering YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for daily civil engineering videos. Today our lecture is about the quantity estimation. So in this lecture we are going to find out the quantity of cement, sand and the aggregate in the concrete. Let's consider that this is in a cube and it is made of the concrete. And the cube has a dimension of 1 meter, and also the height of this cube is also 1 meter. So all the dimensions of this cube is same, and the cube is made of the concrete of grade 20. So this is M20. And this cube is made up of M20 grade, where M shows the mix and 20 shows the compressive strength of the concrete in the unit of megapascal. So it means that this cube is made of 20 megapascal compressive strength. Now, how much quantity of cement, sand and coarse aggregate is present in this cube? So let's go to the basics of the quantity estimation. So we know that the dry volume of concrete is equal to the 1.54 times the wet volume of concrete. This is the known fact, wet volume of concrete. Why? Because the wet volume of the concrete is always less due to the absorption of water by the sand and the cement particles. So the dry volume of the concrete is always greater than the wet volume of the concrete. This is because of the absorption capability of the cement and sand and the coarse aggregate particles. So by how much this dry volume of the concrete is greater than the wet volume of the concrete, so this factor is 1.54. That's why we multiply the wet volume of the concrete by 1.54 times, so we get the dry volume of the concrete. And also we know that the wet volume of this concrete, let's suppose this is a cube, it is made of concrete, so it means that it is a wet concrete, because we have used water in this cube in order to make it. So this is a wet concrete now. So the volume of this cube, we know it is 1 cubic meter, because 1 multiply 1 with 1, we get 1 cubic meter. So it is a volume of 1 cubic meter. So the dry volume of the concrete for this cube will be 1.54 multiplied with the wet volume of the concrete of this cube, which is 1 cubic meter. So it means 1.54 cubic meter is the dry volume of the concrete used in this cube. Now, what are the quantity of cement, sand and aggregate used in this cube? So we also know that this M20 grade is a mixed ratio of 1:1.5:3, where this 1 shows the quantity of cement, this shows the cement, this 1.5 shows the sand, and this 3 shows the aggregate, the coarse aggregate. So this is the ratio for the M20 grade. Now the sum of these ratio is, if we add this ratio of 1 with 1.5 with 3, so the sum of the ratio becomes 5.5. So this is the sum of the ratio of the material used in this cube. Now we can go now to the next step, which will be the volume of the cement. So now to calculate the volume of the cement, it will be equal to the how much portion of cement is used in this cube. It is 1 part. Here we can see here that it is 1 part of cement is used. The sand part is 1.5 and the aggregate part is 3. So 1 part of the cement is used. So 1 will be here, dividing by how much is the total part of this cube, 5.5. So total is 5.5, multiplying it with the total dry volume of the concrete, which is 1.54 cubic meter. So it comes out to be 0.28 cubic meter. This is the volume of the cement in the unit of cubic meter. Now we can convert this cubic meter into kilogram. We know that the density of the cement is 1440 kilogram per cubic meter. If you multiply this with this quantity, we will get the quantity of the cement in the kilogram. So cement and kilogram will be equal to because the cubic meter unit will be cancelled with kilogram per cubic meter with this meter cube, so we will remain with kilogram. So it means we have 403 kilogram of the cement used in this cube. Now we also know that the one bag of cement, one cement bag is 50 kilogram of the cement. So how many bags are used in this 1 cubic meter concrete? So the number of bags of cement will be equal to this 403 is the total kilogram used in this cubic meter in this cube box, dividing by 50, because the one cement bag has a 50 kilogram weight. So we get almost 8 bags of the cement used in this 1 cubic meter concrete. Now how to find out the volume of the sand? It is simply how to find out the second one will be the volume of sand. It is also equal to the how much part of the sand is used in this cube. It is made up from 20 grade, and M20 means that the ratio of the sand is 1.5 used in the total portion of the concrete. So 1.5 divided by the total ratio, which is 5.5, multiplying with the total dry volume of the concrete, which is 1.54. So we get the volume of the sand, and it is 0.42 cubic meter. So this is the volume of the sand. Now we know that the density of the sand is 1450 kilogram per cubic meter. So the sand in kilogram will become 0.42. If you multiply this with the density of the sand, it comes out to be 609 kilogram. So 609 kilogram of sand is used in this 1 cubic meter concrete. Now how to find out the volume of the aggregate? It is also in the same way. Volume of aggregate will be equal to the how much portion of the aggregate is used. It is 3 part, dividing by the total portion of the concrete. It is 5.5, multiplying it with the total volume, dry volume of the concrete. It comes out to be 0.84 cubic meter. Now the aggregate in the unit of kilogram, we want to find out the aggregate in the unit of kilogram, so we should know the density of the aggregate. The density, the rho of the aggregate is around 1500 kilogram per cubic meter. So if we multiply this 1500 with this, we will get the aggregate in the unit of kilogram. So aggregate in kilogram will be equal to 1500 multiplying with this 0.84. We get 1260 kilogram of the aggregate. It means that the highest portion of the quantity of the material used in this concrete cube is the aggregate, is the coarse aggregate, because it is used in 1260 kilogram of coarse aggregate is used here, while this only 609 kilogram of the sand is used in this 1 cubic meter concrete, and 403 or 403 kilogram of the cement is used in this concrete cube. Hope you guys understand how to find out the quantity of the cement, sand and the coarse aggregate and the concrete mix. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for daily civil engineering videos. Thank you for watching our video.